for you. You may have seen this product on infomercial. It's one of the most successful products out there. I own it, and I absolutely love it. I actually have this right over my recycle in my trash bin. This is from Bell & Howell. They're a legendary company here at HSN. They've been with us forever and ever and ever, and they create the coolest indoor and outdoor products. I think this is their best outdoor product that they give out. Every day of the week, the Tri-Light Trio Spotlight is over $40. We are doing, and I think it's just for today, a special for $19.95. How does it work? You put it up on the wall, you make sure that solar panel gets a little sun, you pull into the garage, and you've got 3 supercharged LED beams that you can focus anywhere you need. So how about in front of your house? How about above your garage, your recycle bin, your garbage area, the backyards when the kids are back there? And it's motion sensor. It kicks on, it stays on for as long as the motion is activated, and then it takes about 30 seconds and it turns off. You never have to touch it once you install it. Safety, security, peace of mind for $19.95. Chad Allen, my buddy, my friend. Hi, my friend. How are you?
I love this guy.
All right, let me tell you, this is a steal today.
It is.
It's $20.
Set it and forget it. The easiest, most convenient outdoor light we have. I'm gonna just set this one on the table with the solar panel down and mimic sort of the darkness. Even in our bright studio light, look, there I just set it down to mimic the nighttime. It's bright. We're talking over 500 lumens. And 500 lumens, when you're talking spotlight security lights, is like what it mimics. It's much brighter up on the actual panel, but it's going to illuminate, like having 500 candles all without your driveway, your sidewalk, your dock, your deck, your patio. You don't plug it in. You don't need anything except the sunlight. It charges up, but every part of this is adjustable. What does that mean? It means if I want to take it off the stake and I want to mount the ball joint here above my door or on the corner of my house, this panel can go down that way of the house. This panel can go the other way of the house. This panel can go down. So now I've just gained 3 different lights essentially in one, because normally they only go one direction. But we give you the opportunity to manipulate these to shine wherever you want it, because if you're gonna put it above a door, you want that to shine down, not straight out, right? So this does that. By the way, that solar panel, the largest Bell & Howell makes, that's my hand next to it, obviously.
The solar panel's probably worth $25.
The solar panels, honest to goodness, the only reason we don't charge a lot for our solar panel items is because we make so many solar panel items. And so our raw costs go way down, but it's 500 lumens with 120 LEDs. I'm talking about the front door, the back door, the trash can, the fire pit.
Look at that.
Guy, if there's always motion, it will stay on.
Right.
So you can use it as backdoor or backyard lighting. If its motion goes away, 20, 30 seconds, it shuts off.
So the kids are playing outside, you know, maybe they're out in the pool or whatever they are, it'll stay on as long as it senses that motion.
Yep.
Guys, there are 120 LEDs inside, so you have 40 LEDs in each panel. And we're already busy. I knew we would be. So the quickest way to order that little box down on the bottom of the screen under the price, just take your phone and hold it up to it. Instantly, it'll turn on as soon as it senses the darkness and motion. And then the lighting it gives off is ridiculous.
It's super bright white. So this one in front of us is on, and once they all start to come on, they start to notice each other at the same time, right? And so this one in front of us is sort of like if it's in the middle of your yard, right? You could put this at the edge of your property. The minute somebody comes onto your property, I don't care if you have 17,000 acres, you could have this on every tree, every stake. And it's illuminating. I mean, this is blinding me, quite frankly.
It's crazy. And you have to realize that our cameras naturally filter bright light. So what we're showing you, it's about 20 times brighter on us than you're seeing. It lights up this entire room is pitch black, and you can see the room is reflecting all the light. So listen, 5 minutes to install it. I love the fact that you can stake it.
Yeah, we
the
give
one
you
I
a
have,
stake.
you can't stake. The one I have, you had to I had to put it up on the wall.
And you have to hire an electrician sometimes to wire those things. This is Bell & Howell's been around 117 years, okay? So our technology has really changed. This has what we call passive infrared technology. So if you want to put this in your yard, but you're like, I've tried that, the trees blow, and it just stays on all the time. No, this will only work when there is passive infrared passing it. That means something with heat that's different from the background. You, your dog, an intruder, a car, things that have a different temperature. When they pass by it, that's when it activates, not when your patio umbrella is blowing in the wind or the leaves are blowing in the wind and it's just going on and off and on and off.
Yeah.
Not this. This only works when there is different heat signatures.
So
like
if your dog is out there, it'll turn on. If you're out there, it'll turn on.
That's right.
If there's an animal out there, it'll turn on. If it's a person walking around your backyard, it'll turn on. And remember, bad guys are afraid of what? Sound, light, and the cops, right?
Yeah.
So this is the light, and you can see how bright this thing is. I'll hold it there. You get a better idea of how bright. I'll walk back with Chad, and you can see Chad put it down without the light.
Okay, yep.
Here it is, and then we go up.
That's just
with the
one.
light.
Now, that's not mine.
That is just one light.
That's just you.
And you can see
Yep.
on my face, wow, that's really bright. How much it's going to light up? It'll light up probably 30, 40, 50 feet.
Yeah, a gigantic amount. Honest to goodness,
Huge.
we sell, and this one might blink a little bit because it's reading Guy's light, but I will say this, we sell dozens of solar lighting from Bell & Howell. We've never had a more popular unit. Guy was right when he started
Look at
this
my gray hair.
presentation.
You can see it.
We've sold more of this one than any other.
Yeah, I mean, it is super bright. All right, listen, guys. My producer, Kyle, just said, express ordering for everybody out there. We got hundreds of people in the ordering process. We dropped the price from $41 to $19.95. That's 55% off. What does that mean? Now you can buy two, for what you could buy one before.
I would recommend to, quite frankly, if you have a larger property, if you have a shed or a garage, it will illuminate the whole time you're doing stuff. So it's like you have really good electrician came and really put in good lighting, but the fact is, it is solar. It's a battery, a lithium-ion battery on the inside. When you see, whether you're buying this or something else, look for how large the solar panel is because it has to have a big battery on the back. That entire little bump out there is a battery.
Yeah.
And this is the solar panel. And so when you have all this, when you're buying solar, look how large the solar panel is because that indicates how much charge is going into the battery. That's what you want. So this is the largest we make, and you can adjust all of these panels, which basically like 3 lights, 120 LEDs.
And it's different than a motion light or a light, not a motion light, but a regular light that's just a decorative light outside that's solar. Those don't take a lot of power because they have a very low light flicker. This one needs the big battery because it's got 3 panels. But what's good about it is it only really works when it has motion, so it reserves that battery power. This will last days and days and days, even when you don't get sun for a day or two.
That's correct.
It'll still stay charged up, and that's a big deal as well. All right, Kyle says crazy busy. We got a lot of people buying 4 of these at once. You may have seen it on infomercial. We have the best price I've seen.
We've been running that same infomercial for, I think, 7 years.
That's a long
If you
time.
know anything about the infomercial industry, that doesn't happen.
7 months is good.
7 weeks is good.
7 weeks is good.
Because then most of America sees it, they buy it, we move on to a new product.
I love products like this, Chad, because everybody could use this. Everybody has an area that's a little scary in the backyard. You all have garbage cans and you have recycle bins. And if any of you have been sprayed by a skunk before, you know why you need a light out there, right? And remember, if that skunk gets in the way of the motion, the light will come on, and animals are afraid of light as well. So if you are a little sketchy about going out, maybe going to get the mail, whatever, you can put this anywhere that it'll get a decent amount of sunlight. And it's one of the very few that I've ever seen, if any, that has 3 panels that operate individually so you can angle it anywhere you need it.
That's exactly right. So if you're going to put this on the corner of your house, if you have a freestanding home with 4 walls, because you can angle the light in different directions. So you're really maximizing that space. So corner of the house or above the door, this one goes down that side of the house, this panel goes down that side of the house, this one goes down to the front door, so you can actually see. If you don't get sun directly facing this way, you tilt it up like that. If you buy more than one, they work by themselves. And that little center part is your motion activator. And as Guy was pointed out, that's passive infrared technology. It's not like a regular motion sensing light. If you haven't had success with that before, please pick up this because when the trees would rustle or the patio umbrella would come on. Not this one. It only comes on when there's motion that is a different heat signature, a human, a pet, a car, an intruder, things like that. It comes on automatically. You don't have to do anything. Whether you're on vacation or home, it will work for you. And I grew up in Indiana in the middle of the country. I would miss my parents' driveway every time I would visit because there's no street lights. So you can put this literally a mile from your house. You don't have to wire anything.
Nope. Nothing. Literally, you'll have this installed in probably 3 to 5 minutes. It depends on whether you want to put it up on the wall or if you want to stake. We want to stake it into the ground. It takes 30 seconds. All right. And then remember, all you do is you tilt that solar panel to an area where it's going to get a decent amount of sun. That's all you got to do. And then the nice thing is when you're on vacation, when you're in bed, when you're not around, when you're at work, right? Maybe you work nights. It's automatically going to turn on so people will see that your property is lit, and it doesn't work on a timer. So if you have, if we have daylight savings time, doesn't matter. It's going to turn on at night when it senses motion. 500 right now ordered, 100 brand new customers. Chad is showing you behind me just how bright that is on that wall.
There's nothing.
Look, there's dark.
There it is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's nothing. There it is. 500 lumens, guy. That's like 500 candles. Could you imagine that in your yard?
Listen, we're not making money on this, guys, today. We are spreading the Bell & Howell brand out there because we want you to know how great these products are. And for a $20 bill, wouldn't it be nice when you got home in a week when you get it, and you come to your house and it's cold outside and you have your key and you're trying to get into your house, but you can't see the dang lock on the door? Wouldn't it be nice if a light came on as soon as you got there?
What about black ice? Things that you really can't see. When you have light
in your driveway, on your stairs.
Yes, when you have like black ice and you shine a light on it, it reflects.
Yeah.
And so when you have motion security lighting, that's a benefit of safety as well because it will shine on that black ice, seeing those steps as you walk up. When you're clearing the driveway, it's dark when I wake up, it's dark when I go home. It's only light for like 10 hours a day, it feels like. This is Bell & Howell. I know I'm biased, but if you trust anybody to your lighting, I would only assume it is the leaders. We've been around 117 years. We are present in 99 countries, and we've won Golden Oscar statues for our lighting.
I'm sure I will see you at, did you know that I'm hosting the awards show this year?
Oh.
With Callie.
I can't wait to be a part of that.
So you probably will be there as one of our premier vendors. I'm sure you will be there.
The other half of this is Lou Caputo, our other half.
And he's going to win.
He's up for an award.
He's going to win something. You know Lou. But anyway, listen, it is a great product, and you have 30 days to try it out. And at this time of year, especially when it's dark and it's cold and there's snow and there's ice and all that, you want to have some safety lighting outside. And if it's not just to keep you protected, think about your families and your pets and, heck, even delivery people that come in, right? They go on your steps and they fall because you got ice all over the front. This is a way to really protect yourself. If you want to order more than one, I have no issue with that. And remember, if you get a brand new HSN credit card today, we give you 15 bucks. That pays for most of this. All right, Chad and I are going to move to our left.
We're going to be fashion
models?
models?
I wanted to remind you really quick, and then Chad will come with me. We have origami. This is the first